Hello and welcome back to the Forgetmenaut podcast. I'm your host Kodiak, and oh my god, I just recorded the podcast today, so I meant to say hello and welcome back to the Forgetmenaut vlog, but obviously I forgot and made a mistake. So in this vlog, I like to talk about emotions and thoughts and concepts, and there's only been two so far of loss and honesty. Today, I want to talk about connections and um, building bridges almost. So the other day, me and my co-host on the podcast, Matt Woodman, were downstairs in his room jamming, and we were playing a whole range of different things. It was fun. It was great. And one of the things that what we ended on was Woody was just playing a little bass riff over and over again, just ripping. And it kind of spoke to me. It got the creative juices flowing, and I got this idea, this this feeling in me, and I just let it out, and it came out as this weird sort of spoken word bit. But I'm going to talk about it here. The relationships of any kind are building bridges between people. Each person lives on their own island, their own land, their own place, their own home. That is them. And what they do there is what they do there. And you see all these other islands around, these grand islands that everyone else lives on. And some of the islands you want to reach out to, you want to contact. So what you end up doing is you you build a bridge, you reach out, and you put yourself out there. And in building a bridge and building this connection, this relationship, you have work to do. You have a lot of work to do, and you have a lot to maintain in any form. But that other person, even if you make this bridge, this like rickety ass bridge, and you get to that island, that other piece of land, and you connect with them, once you get there, you still have to be able to maintain the bridge. You still have to be able to work on it and build it and patch it up and constantly make sure that it's connecting both pieces so that you can get back and forth. You can be you and you can be with them, and you guys can meet into the middle and whatever and hang out. But the thing is, you can't be the only one working on it. You cannot allow yourself to be the only one working on it, because if you are, it's going to be a terrible bridge. It's not going to be a good connection because only one person is connecting these two pieces of ever moving land, and that's a lot of work for one person. It's not. It's very, very hard and really not plausible, because if only one person is building this bridge, it's going to break and you're going to fall. You're going to fall and you're going to get hurt from falling off this bridge. And you might go back to your island, and you might start, instead of investing in bridges and putting your time in bridges, you might end up putting your time in walls. You'll take what you know from bridges and you'll build walls. You'll build this castle for yourself that you live in, that you won't let anyone connect to. And slowly you're going to realize that's not what you want. While you're completely happy with yourself and on your own, and you're good there, and it's a good island, you don't want to close yourself off from connections, because that's going to hurt. You're going to suffer from that. So eventually, you're going to realize you want to take down these walls, all these barriers that are stopping people from connecting with you. And you're going to start building bridges. But you're going to build bridges mindfully. You're going to think about why you're building the bridge, and you're going to consider this connection that goes both ways. No matter how strong you feel about one island, you can only go so far. You can only build your bridge so far before they have to build their bridge back. And if they don't, they don't. And you just have to move on to a different island. And you can leave that bridge open, but you just can't fixate on that one bridge, on that one connection, because it's not the only connection. There's tons of islands. There's tons of different people to connect to. So just really, really got to not put up the walls, and like that's something that I've been dealing with for a really long time. Is putting up walls and cutting people off, and if I'm hurt, like no, no connection, I'm done, I'm out. And now I'm trying to reevaluate that and change that to I'm not out. I'm just not building the bridge for both of us. I'm going to put myself out there, and if the bridge is built back, that's great. That's a good connection. You want your island to be flourishing. You want people coming and going, because that helps make a more positive island. It's not the only thing. You also have to cultivate the island. You have to cultivate yourself and make sure you're good, but you can't be the only one building a bridge. And it's so weird how that works. Like, for example, with my ex, I was done. I was completely done building bridges with them. I had a wall up, and they had been trying and reaching out forever, well, not forever, but for the past 4 years, trying whatever way they can. And eventually, they gave up, or not gave up, but like realized that the bridge has to be built by both people. Both people need to want it. So she let it go. She had the bridge up there, she let it go. And I took down their walls, and I made that connection. I built that bridge, and it was the right thing to do for me to reconnect, to be willing to do work both ways. But you have to realize in your life that there's some islands that look great, that look fantastic, but if the bridge isn't being built back, you're just gonna get hurt. Because there's no way you can survive on a bridge that is built by one in this cycle and crazy ocean of different islands and people. And that's one of the biggest things that I'm dealing with right now is realizing that no matter how badly I want a connection, how badly I want to put myself out there, how much work I put into a bridge, that like I can only do so much. I can only reach out so far. I really hope that these videos, if are speaking to people in whatever way they can, that they might help you realize things that weren't clicking before, or just didn't think about before. For me, they're helpful to put my thoughts out there and to feel like I'm trying to reach out to anyone who's wanting the help, because no one is alone, and this is one of my personal bridges that I'm reaching out to anyone who wants to talk and converse about what's ever going on and try and figure that out. I'm not like the most stable person at the moment to help with, but I'd love to listen, and I want to hear everyone's thoughts on bridges and connections, loss, and honesty. And hopefully, I have something cool to talk about next time. So if you like this, you can follow me on the podcast, on my blog. I post all of those on Forgetmenaut Media, which is a page on Facebook. Yeah, just thank you for watching and listening. I truly, truly appreciate it.